It's working. Stream's working. Okay. So, odd thing is, when I started this up, my save game was gone. But I had a save state, and that totally worked. So I loaded up the save state and then reset the game. Yeah, see? My saves are gone. What's that all about? But if I go into this menu here and load up a save state, oh boom. So what the fuck? And now I will save the game within the save state, reset it. Don't know what the problem is. Hopefully I figure it out, because that's definitely annoying. Because some games I can't use a save state on the EverDrive with. And I don't even think I can use save states on the Master System. So, like, maybe I'll update the firmware. But that's my workaround for now, at least, is to do that and then restart the game. It's weird, too, because it says that there's a save in the SD card that's on the EverDrive. I have no clue why it does that. Yep, there we are. Oh, gotta press start. Oh wow, the enemies are just right here. And this is pretty much where I left off. So I guess it was fortunate that I kept accidentally pressing down and start and accessing the save state. Oh god. Yeah, like I just did there, because I wanted to go down and hit the menu. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, and then my signal lost because of that. Alright, hold on. Well, hopefully I can fix this problem. I hope my EverDrive's not broken. I think it might just be, maybe there's too much memory on the SD card. Because I also have my Game Boy Advance games on it too. Because I've been sharing the same SD card. I know this is all fascinating. It's just me thinking out loud here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting how the mosquito works. And since I just used the save state to get my save back, and not, and then reset the game and then get the save, there shouldn't be any, like, sound corruption or any bugs. Oh my god. Oh my, though my control issues. There we go, finally. Oh, I gotta jump to... Where are they coming from? Do they got like a hive? Nope. Can't jump over that. And I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way, because, like, this was the only way to go after that last dungeon. One thing I might check, though, before I end the stream is if I still have, like, save games to, like, other games I played before this problem started to happen where I couldn't save my games. Because I looked in the save game folder, it looks like there's, like, a whole bunch of save files, so I have no clue what... Hopefully it's just like a software problem and all I gotta do is update something. Gotta get that heart. That's how I level up. What level am I, anyways? 14... Okay, so I got like maybe 26 more HP. I don't know what those crystal things do. Oh, I missed it. I'll wait for him to throw the bomb again. The timing's kind of hard on it, though, because it takes a while for that to come out. But I really gotta... Oh, nice. Maybe I got one. Let's see. Piper. There we go. Death? Death? Alright. So the sword's called Death. Alright, let's get the knife. Nope. Looks like you can go there, but... Okay. See, sometimes you can jump down stuff, sometimes you can't. Like, it's not very clear. Oh, great. His Psycho Crusher did nothing. There we go. What is it, like nighttime-ish or evening? How am I supposed to get that chest? I don't think I can jump that far. I probably can. Let's see. Nope, no way. I gotta go get it from above. Wait, how do I get rid of him? Yeah, okay. Ah. Cheese. Or cheese. Let's try above. Oh crap. Yeah, it did nothing. Easiest way. My magic's already charged. Okay, that's one of those collectibles, so that's actually worth it. Still don't know what it does. But I know it's not a simple item. So it either gives me like more health, increases my attack, it does something important. I know that much. So that's always worth getting. Boing. Alright, fine. How much is it? Yeah. It's like a crow's nest? What's going on here? Okay, go there. I mean, not a crow's nest, but like a broken castle? Yes, yeah. Alright. Hey, wait, I got a map. Let's check that out. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm somehow over there? Alright, cool. My mana's charging up really fast now. Wow, it's really hard to make that when you have to keep moving backwards. It's almost better to just try to run through, but every time it, like, stops, enemies show up. God damn it. Now, like before, they were in, like, a certain sync, and now they're out of sync. I can't just run past all of them. Oh, Jesus. This is annoying. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be easy, but... Oh, actually, it doesn't hit me up here, huh? Alright, so then I just gotta worry about going past one. Fuck! Alright. Clear up some inventory space. Oh my god, I don't even have enough time to do the run. There we go, there we go. What does that do? Gingivitis? Alright. Have fun lurking. Okay, I pressed the button, it did jack shit. Can't jump over it. Can I exit now? No? Okay, so does that mean that the other side works now? Okay, there we go. Ah. Where's my fire elemental? Where'd he go? He better be doing something. He better not be slacking. He's over there. Alright. Cheese. Okay, so I was just kill a whole bunch of guys. Damn boulders. Oh crap. What weapons do I got? I got that one, I got this. Let's just go with this for a bit. I broke it. I don't want to use the sword, I want to save that for a boss. I got some bombs. Used up all the bombs. Oh god. What sucks is the duck button is also the jump button, so it's like sometimes you press the button and you hold it down and then you just end up ducking. He came out of the sky with them. It's like, I mean, for a game that, like, is only 3 buttons, they definitely, like, figured out a way, but they really should have made it a 6-button compatible game. Do I need to destroy these things? Probably not. I guess I do, because the gateway won't open. Alright. They're not too hard, you know, like, at first when I saw these things, I thought they'd be a lot more annoying. You see, I couldn't jump down there, no, I gotta walk down. If only it was a little bit more consistent with the high ground and the low ground stuff. I'm trying to light this fire, but I gotta wait for my fire elemental to get close to it. Which apparently that's gonna be a problem when there's enemies around. It'd be one thing if he, like, auto-targeted the fires. Okay, so he can, like, light them just by attacking near him. So that's a plus. Gotta get him in this vicinity. See, and then I use his power, and then he faces the other direction all of a sudden. Instead of the direction he was facing for, like, the whole time. Are the enemies gonna keep coming while I try to do this? Because that makes it a little bit on the annoying side. Maybe if I could light him myself without needing the fire elemental, like I could had a fire sword or a torch or something. Oh, come on. That should have hit. Like, how close does he need to be? I'll just recharge my magic then. At least it charges up a lot faster now. Used to, it'd take a while. It kind of makes the magic charging items sort of pointless. But that's good, because then I can have more health items. Alright, let's see. Okay, he does kind of go near it, but he won't. I don't want to do that move. Oh my god, really? Do I have to use his maximum attack to light it? Let's try that. Holy hell. Can I tell him to light it? No, he just does that. That sucks. Let's see. Go with this. Even though, like, it's supposed to be the elemental, but, like, at least this way I don't have to, like, all I have to do is make sure the arrow hits the fire. Oh, crap. Oh, that was funny. Oh, is the arena getting smaller? Is this like time-based? At least the spikes don't hurt that much. They're just more annoying than anything. Yeah. Oh my god, how am I supposed to not get hit by him? Alright, so face the opposite direction. Okay, there we go. So far, I hope this ends soon, because this has just been a gauntlet of annoying things. I don't know what that thing is. That's the first time I've seen that. Let's see. Is there... Am I supposed to get the giants to walk on these switches? Because that's going to be impossible. Luckily, those giants aren't that tough. You can outrange them with the dagger. It just takes forever. Okay. Oh, they drop bombs. All right, so I can use the bombs to activate the switches. I'm gonna try to see if I can go back at the fire elemental. They were worth killing. They dropped some pretty nice items. Okay, so not that one. This one. Oh shit. Okay, I can't throw two of them. Alright, well I did that. That didn't seem to do anything. It just spawned again. What? I don't think I have, like, I only have 2 summons right now, so I don't have, like, another one that can... And he drops a bomb every time, so I'm assuming you gotta use the bomb somehow. Well, if this is the case, can this guy keep giving me a bow? Alright, let's see. Can they even come up the stairs? Can I push him? No? Oh, there we go. Maybe that already happened and I just didn't notice. Oh, here's this guy. You've caught up with me much earlier than I expected. Well, let me reward you. Somewhere in the castle there is a device which can move you through a warp of time and space. I don't need it, but you will! Show me your power, Gold Armlet. You must defeat my minions to gain access to the warp device. What, the ancient Iconians built it? Oh, no. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, whoa, okay. Here, have that. Okay, I did no damage. Alright, so I'm assuming I don't fight you. Oh god, you got one! You're an alien! Here, I'm gonna eat you with my little mouth. Alright, what is this? It's sucking me in. Gonna be like a beam attack? Nah, it's some rocks. I'm gonna assume I attack the little mouth. Let's find out. Yep. Get this death sword out. If I can't hurt the little mouth, I'm gonna actually try to attack the head itself, but I don't know. Nope. Yeah, it's not working out. Nope, nope. Maybe this is just survive until the end kind of thing, but... Oh, it is. Okay, now I can hurt it. Let's see. Took out its lower jaw. There we go. Is that his mandible? What's up, ball busting babe? Oh, there, he's dead now. Got him. What's this? I don't know. Let's get rid of the sword though, so I don't use up its uses. An armlet? Don't I already have one of those? What? What? Huh. Well, it's an item. Okay. So what is this? Can't pick it up. Oh. Well, of course. I guess now, because I have that thing, I can activate the little warp cracks, which I've never seen before until that one moment. I guess we're done. He defeated the monsters in the fortress and got the warp device. A little doodling? Oh, that's cool. I bought, you know, like that game Prey, it's on sale right now for like $8, so I bought it, but I didn't feel like downloading 25 megs, or 25 gigs rather. But I might play that at some point. Though right now, my current dilemma is figuring out why my EverDrive won't save games. But I guess I'll fix that another time as well. The only way I was able to recapture my save here was using a save state. Because I've been accidentally pressing down and start to access the save state menu. And luckily, that's the only way I've been able to restart from my last position. Oh. Is that one SP? Don't need that. No, I don't need a max one. Oh. All those items are too powerful. Be a waste. The problem with save states, though, is they don't work on my master when I do the Master System games, so I still have to figure out why the EverDrive is not saving games. So, later on in the stream, I might check out like an older game that I played on the EverDrive, and see if that save state is, or not save, but that save file is still there. It looks like it still makes the save file. All right, so there's that. Let's go there. This is like a new problem. This has never really happened, so I'm like... it could be because the SD card I'm using is kind of filling up. I gotta go, alright. I just hope it's not a problem with the EverDrive itself. How do I get over there? Not here. Because I use the same SD card for the Game Boy Advance EverDrive as well as the Genesis. Won't save right. Oh, it might even be an SD card problem and not an EverDrive problem at all. Which, you know what? I'd rather take that. An SD card is a lot easier to replace. Alright, so that now I can teleport, so that allows me to go to this part. Here. When you have full magic, you might as well have at least one summon, so I might as well have a fairy. Her bubble attack does like nothing. But her tornado's pretty effective. Doesn't cost that much mana either. And her heal's not bad. I'm still amazed how many sprites, there's so many sprites on the screen, and they're all different and they're huge, and yet the game is not, like, lagging or slowing down at all. And they're so well detailed, too. Alright, I think I've used up all my magic on that. Almost like every save gets half corrupted. Yeah, so I'm guessing it might be an SD card problem, like it's not writing to the SD card correctly. For those who don't know, the EverDrive is a Genesis cartridge, and it runs off SD cards. So it can read the SD card. I'm assuming like all the files that are on the SD card right now read fairly easily, but writing to it. But that still doesn't make sense though. Like, how does the save state work? Unless the save state doesn't use the SD card, like uses some internal battery. I got one of these. Yeah, I know, it's almost like it's a 32-bit game. Alright, well I missed. But at least, let's use this one up. That way I have some spaces in case there's like a new sword. What's cool is they did make a Saturn sequel to this called Legend of Oasis, which I actually have played. I played that before I played this. And I've been meaning to replay that, so... But I figured, you know what, I might as well play the prequel first. And it's not like the graphics are different, that's for sure. Like, it has a more pre-renderedly look to it. Okay, you can't go there, I was just making sure. But the gameplay is almost identical. But the one, like, what I remember the most is the big kick in the graphics, I think, is the backgrounds. The backgrounds are more detailed as well. I think all the enemy sprites, as well as the main character sprite, have been totally redone in that one. I might also switch it up and play some Star Trek Online. You know, make a new character. I have a character in that game, but he's pretty high level, and I played it like 3 years ago, so I forgot everything, and also they redid the whole game. Like, the game at launch is totally different than the game now. Like, there's voice acting, that wasn't there at launch. You know what, I need that water familiar again, so I don't have to use an item. Oh well. Yeah, like, what I've noticed the most is how smooth this game is. Like, the frame rate. Because, you know, like, I mean, you've seen this kind of stuff in, like, Super Nintendo games and other Genesis games. But usually, those games run a little bit slower than this. This game runs, like, fast. What's up, Frosty? Like, oh god, you can fall off the cliff? Alright. Did not know that. Okay. I mean, because the big complaints of this game at the time, from what I remember reading in magazines, was that it was a little on the short side, and that there wasn't a lot of enemy variety. The short side thing, though, like, you know, that might have been a problem back in the day, but, like, in this day and age, I kind of like games to be a little short. You know, it also helps that I didn't pay, you know, $60 for it, so I can see paying $60 for this and being like, well, I want a longer experience. But I know that it has, like basically a 100 level dungeon mode after you beat it. Or maybe I'm getting that confused with the Saturn version, but, like, all it is just 100 rooms and you have a lot of fights in it, so it's like an endurance kind of thing. So there you can get some replay value there. If anything, this reminds me of, like, Guardian Heroes or Gunstar Heroes on the Genesis as well, because it's like, what's there is really good. Like, I almost feel like this is a treasure game, but it's not. Whoa. Damn, whiz ropes. Was this an onion? Okay. Was he just... Okay, I'm just gonna stay here then and poke him with a knife every time. The one thing I like about the levels is that it doesn't seem like it's a tile-based game. You know what I mean? Like, the levels don't look like in Zelda, you know, you can tell it's like, that's a grass tile, that's a bush tile, you know, everything's like a square. Here, it doesn't seem like that. It seems like the levels are, like, more free-formed. Even though it still is using tiles. Good enough for me, almost perfect. Ray Fencer Musashi? I wish I had that at the time, because now trying to get Ray Fencer is, like, impossible. Vagrant Story... I feel like that game was really hyped when it came out, but is now totally forgotten. You know what I mean? Because that was at, like, oh man, it's Squaresoft's. It was one of the last big Squaresoft games on the PlayStation, and graphically, it is an impressive PlayStation game. But it's like nobody talks about it now. So okay, so my arrows just don't hit him. That's great. I have a lot of magic items. And they never made a sequel to Vagrant Story either. I mean, they definitely used the combat from Vagrant Story for a lot of other games. Oh my god. Alright. Another Square series. The look of it kind of reminds me of like what they were doing with Final Fantasy 13 or whatever. Oh, not 13. The one on the PlayStation 2. The one with Vaughn. Ah. Okay, so that's lava. It doesn't look like lava. I thought it was like oil, but I guess it makes sense. I can't, okay, there we go. Apparently I can hit them when I'm not jumping around. Oh, FF Tactics? Okay, well that makes sense because so's that Final Fantasy on the PS2. I can beat up giants, but bats. No, bats are in trouble. Alright, well. Whee! I guess I keep falling? Yeah, it's got that, like, everything's brown art style going on to it. Okay, the main reason I have bombs is so I can summon the flame elemental. Unless some asshole pushes me out of the way. Or, god damn it. Okay, well I can't summon the flame elemental because every time I try to, I just get attacked. I always feel it's so wasteful to have full magic. Like... Can I summon him through the lava? Oh god, the whiz rope. Oh no, oh. Damn it, I did the thing again. Oh hell, I might as well save state it. Why not? Unless I wake up and die. Okay. Let's try the lava summoning. Detailed bodies but simple faces. Well, also, like, their clothing, right? Because, I mean, like, I guess... Wait, actually, no, Final Fantasy Tactics doesn't take place in the desert. It's just that every other game that takes place within Final Fantasy Tactics likes to have it take place in a desert. I actually kind of enjoyed, that Final Fantasy, too. What was it? So, now, 14's the MMO, right? And then, like, 11 was an MMO. So it was 12? Like, I thought it was actually kind of an interesting Final Fantasy. So, of course, almost every, like, modern-day Final Fantasy person hates it. They prefer really bullshit Final Fantasies with guys with, like, hairstyle from the 50s, driving around in a car doing absolutely nothing. You know, because that's what fantasy is. You know. Or guys with chocobos in their hair, you know, because that's what fantasy's all about now. Like, that's what Final Fantasy's... We need 3 games in a series like that. You know, if it's not emo and stupid enough, then it's not Final Fantasy. Like, god. Sorry, what do you got? HP and SP? Okay. Again, that's sort of the reason why I can still play Dragon Quest, but Final Fantasy, it's like, it varies from game to game. Like, there's definitely some that I really like, and then there's some that I've, like, I absolutely, like, loathe. Huge quest begins for... Yeah, exactly. You know, there... Or, like, I think... you know where it started? It was Final Fantasy VIII that started the whole shit, right? Because it was, like... It's like, oh, we're all at an academy of mercenaries together. We're all, like, 16! Oh, you were Cypher's girlfriend? Oh no, Cypher's like the guy that beat me up and put the scar on my face. Oh, we're gonna go on a little dance? Okay, cool, we're at the prom now. And it's like, god damn, this is the worst fucking Final Fantasy. It was so bad, like, I mean, some could blame 7 for it, and to be fair, 7 does have a lot to blame. But it's not 7's fault that, like, you know, a bunch of people are like, oh man, Sephiroth, he's so, like, brooding and cool. Look how he walks into the fire. He doesn't even care, man. Man, you know, oh shit. He's hardcore. Like, that's not 7's fault. But 8? No, 8 is complete trash. Like, wow. It's like, let's have a main character that looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. And then let's have, like, a world that makes no sense. Oh, God. Oh, my God, this platforming. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to use a life item. It's like, oh yeah, we didn't have television for a long time, so why do we have this big TV? And like, how come people are gonna tune in for this one announcement that's gonna happen about the sorceress? 9 was pretty nice. 9 was actually a Final Fantasy game, not some other game that they were like, well, let's just put Final Fantasy in it. Let's just call it that because it'll make more money. There are other games that are more Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy, but they weren't called Final Fantasy. Hitchhiker, is it? Oh my god. Also, Final Fantasy VIII introduced the card game mechanic, so that kind of killed stuff too. Though I do, like, I can complain about Final Fantasy IX. I mean, it's basically Dragon Ball, but you know what? That's okay. Oh my god! I mean, it's like, okay, well, this is hard enough to do anyways. The jumping. You don't mind 13? I just don't think 13, like, 13 just isn't... Well, first off, it's not an RPG. Oh my god! Oh, at least I start here. Thank God. Because, like, really, you don't really explore anything or do anything. You're always in a hallway. You know what I mean? Like, every level is a hallway. And there's maybe 2 fucking wizards! There are no towns. You buy everything from a computer. I mean, I get that they wanted to make the game more streamlined. Oh, you mean 12? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still get... There was like 2 sequels to 13, and I was like... And I guess it makes sense. They spent a lot of money making that game. But I certainly wasn't interested in, like, anything outside of, like, the first part I played. And about everyone I was... Oh, God. Someone has a key? Really? Who has a key? Is it that asshole? What is this? Can I jump on it? I feel like I'm missing an elemental now. Alright, we gotta get rid of the fire dude. How am I supposed to kill this wizard? Okay, you jumped here. Alright. Yeah, am I missing, like, the plant guy? What the hell? Because there's that thing there, it's like, well, I can't use that, so... Is there, did I somehow sequence break the game? It didn't seem like I did. It seemed like I went everywhere that I could have went. But my other guess is I have to kill one of these wizards and he drops a key. Don't know how I'm gonna grab the key, but hey. Oh, FF10? Yeah, I had no interest in FF10. You know what killed FF10? Your main character looks like Meg Ryan and the voice acting is atrocious. And it's more of what FF8 started, which was garbage characters. Where people cared more about the design of the character. It's like, let's have one sleeve be longer than the other sleeve. That's cool looking. Why? It just is. Don't worry. It's neat. Blitzball will be like the sport of the future. It's like, but Blitzball doesn't make any sense. Like, are they underwater? Do they hold their breath? Like, also, when I played Blitzball in the game, why is it played on a 2D plane? Why can't we play it in 3D like how the stupid cutscene showed? You know, I was liking this game, but then it started to throw crap like this at me, which I think is just a little too aggravating. Like, oh, you got this platforming, and you gotta find a key. Let's see, can I break this stuff? I hit that switch, right? Yeah, that switch looks hit to me. No, I don't even think Enix ruined Final Fantasy. Like, I think it was just like that. Like, it was going that way anyways. Because Squaresoft made a bunch of bad decisions as well. You know, because what made Squaresoft lose all that Final Fantasy VII money was the movie. They made Spirits Within, which was a huge bomb. And cost a lot of money. And then Enix stopped publishing games outside of Japan completely. Because they were like, oh, Americans don't care about Chrono Cross? I haven't really played Chrono Cross, though. Is the music done by the same guy that did Chrono Trigger, though? Oh my god. So that means it's the last wizard, and I don't know how to kill him. I would stream Chrono Cross, but the problem with Chrono Cross is that it has this issue where it will switch resolutions in the menu and in the game. And when you play a game that switches resolutions, it screws with the FrameMeister. Look at this jump. Like, look at that. How am I supposed to make that jump? Like, could they have made these platforms a little bit, like, sync up a little bit? Like, right there, that's the only time I can make that jump. You know what I mean? Like, how am I supposed to make that? Like, I gotta wait here until they line up correctly. If they can line up correctly, like, what is this? Oh my god, and then you know, because your instinct is to hold the jump button down, but when you do that, you crouch. So you have to tap the jump button. Needless to say, this game should not have platforming in it, or not like platforming like this. Oh my god. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's definitely like a problem. I know watching this it doesn't seem that bad, but like when you actually play it, like this looks like a good lineup. Why is my mana not recharging anymore, too? What's that all about? Okay, so I need a key. This last wizard I can't kill. I mean, yeah, arrows go through him, so I don't know. I think the problem with Chrono Cross is that it was clearly rushed. From what I hear, they had a lot more they wanted to do with it, because Chrono Cross has like hundreds of characters. But my biggest problem with Chrono Cross being a sequel to Chrono Trigger is the art style of Chrono Cross. This is new. Okay. Oh, now I have the key. Fuck. Oh, what? I didn't even step in the stupid portal. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Yeah, well, Suikoden is a little bit... See, like, if they had Akira Toriyama come back to do the art style for Chrono Cross, I think it would have helped a lot more, making it feel like a legit sequel to Chrono Trigger. It's also depressing for a Chrono Trigger fan to play, Because we find out, like, you know, basically those two kingdoms go to war, like Marl and Chrono die. You know, like, it's very tragic. Which is kind of a slap in the face to those who play. And then, of course, Chrono, Marl, and Luca are in the game, and they look completely different from the other characters. They look too, like, childlike. I like how the wizards came back. That's great. And then there's that one character that's Magus. He's clearly Magus, but they put a mask on him and they make him not Magus. But he was supposed to be Magus from Chrono Trigger. So, and then there's that whole, like, story arc with him kind of gone. So I feel like that's a game that, like, they had some ideas, they just couldn't do them all. Oh my god, I hate wizards so much. Oh, wow. Well, he helped me out, I guess. Yeah, why does my magic not recharge? What's that all about? I don't get that. Shit happens in this game that I have no idea why it happens. Like right now, why my magic doesn't recharge. Is it because I'm fighting wizards? Is that what it is? Is it because I'm in a volcano? Like, what's the reasoning? Alright, at least I'm out of... Oh, goody! I gotta say, these bosses are pretty impressive. And again, I've seen bosses like this in Secret of Mana 2 and stuff, but, like, that's a game that plays way slower than this one. Oh, Dragon Quest 9? I really want to play 9. I should beat 7, though, first on the PS2. But yeah, like, if they had an Octopath Traveler go down in price, I'm definitely gonna get those, because, like, Octopath Traveler, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the graphics in it is kind of why I want to play it. The idea of a, like, Super Nintendo-looking RPG with, like, all the effects and stuff is very appealing to me. The old formula. I mean, I assume it's basically just gonna be like Dragon Quest, well, you know, the one on the PlayStation 7? Or was it 8? I have it here somewhere, right? I gotta say, the music in this game is pretty amazing. Like, there's so much of it. Ah! Yeah, because I assume the new Dragon Quest plays pretty much. And then there's the ones on the DS, right? Like, was like... Because 9 was on the DS. It's either 9 or 10. And that one's more like an MMO, like it's designed for multiplayer. It's a lot more like Dragon Quest 3, where you don't really have any set characters, you just make your own. That's Star Wars. Oh, we get Shade. You know, the funny thing is, I don't really like the Dynasty Warrior games, but I would like to play that Hyrule Warriors one, you know, which is basically Dynasty Warriors, but Zelda. I appear from the void to become your shadow. My name is Shade. So I can always summon Shade, huh? I pledge my allegiance to you, Gold Armlet. You may summon me from your own reflection. Oh, I need a reflection, not like a shadow. Yeah, to be honest, I might pick that game up. That'd be kind of a fun game to just kind of mess around with, right? Because it comes with all the DLC. Like, people complain about the Switch. It's like, oh, half the games are games on the Wii U. Well, first off, who owned the Wii U? I didn't. Second off, it comes with all the DLC that came out for the Wii U version. And it's cheaper. You defeated the old dragon in the crater and found Shade, a spirit of shadow in the Shrine of Darkness. The Wii U was nice, but I didn't get one. You know, and like, a lot of people didn't get one. It was the worst selling Nintendo console since the GameCube. I'm not trying to be mean, that's just like facts. Like, it wasn't that popular, and there's a lot of reasons for it. A lot of it was just brand recognition, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people didn't think the Wii U was something different, they just thought it was a Wii. That didn't help. Calling it the Wii U was one of the biggest problems they had with the system. Doppelganger. Hold A for 1 second to generate a duplicate which can move around the area. I did have a GameCube though. And I did enjoy the GameCube, but I can also... The GameCube came out at a very unfortunate time. That was when Microsoft was coming into it, and that was when Sony had the PS2, which is arguably the most sold console in history. Okay, so Shade's with me now. Because I don't know the exact numbers, but I actually think the Xbox beat the GameCube. So for Nintendo to go from like 2nd place to 3rd place wasn't that great for Nintendo. Like, yeah, the PS2 sold like something insane, like 120 million plus lifetime sales. You compare that to say like the GameCube, which I don't even think hit 20 million. And that's absurd. Like, the only stuff that sells anywhere near those numbers are like Game Boys and DS's. Consoles usually do not sell that high. Okay, see, that's why there's those nails, because Shade can do that stuff. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of the sword. Well, a lot of it, too, is I think the PS2 was also a DVD player. We can't forget that it was able to play DVDs in a time when DVD players were kind of pricey. Sony tried to repeat the same marketing tactic with the Blu-ray player, but it wasn't as successful. Oh, I'm gonna lose Shade. I better get rid of him. How do I get out of here? It also didn't hurt that the PS2 had some of the best games of the era. Like, I mean, when you think about it, it had your God of War, it had your Metal Gear, it had your Grand Theft Autos. Like, all the big selling games were on the system. What did the GameCube really have? It had Resident Evil 4. You know, like, for third party, you know, obviously the Nintendo games. And Hidden Gems, of course. Can I not get out of here? I wouldn't mind, like, you know, having to figure this puzzle out, but I'm being attacked by rocks. Like, you know? It's like, the one thing that bothers me the most in games is, like, when I have to figure out a puzzle, but I also have to do it in a hurry. Okay, so I'm guessing there's, like, a thing over here. Yeah, oh, there is a nail, alright. But how am I supposed to get Shade back? A reflection. Where is the reflection? There has to be a way to summon Shade. Yeah, one game I'd like to play on the GameCube that I never got to play was Pikmin. The thing is, though, when you think about the GameCube, like, outside of maybe those Star Wars Rogue Squadron games, and again, like Resident Evil 4, it doesn't have that many exclusives that are, like, you know, worth playing. Am I just screwed now? Like, can I not summon Shade? What's that one horror game that Silicon Knights made? Eternal Darkness? I hear that one's pretty good. I never got to play that. And then, of course, that one's, like, impossible to get now, because it's, like, 150 bucks. So the GameCube is similar to, like, the Sega Saturn in terms of collecting. Like, either you had those games when they came out, or you're just fucked, because they're gonna cost, like, 100 or 200 bucks to get. I can summon him through my reflection. Can I just... There has to be a way to summon Shade, come on. Can I just hit the nail and shade will pop out? Wouldn't that be great? Did I soft lock the game by getting rid of shade? No, they had to have tested this. They had to have made sure that there's a way to summon him. Millionaire fighting on the GameCube? What's that one like? See, that's the thing, is like, some people go like, well, the PS2 had Resident Evil 4 as well. It's like, yeah, it had a really watered down version of Resident Evil 4. Oh, it's the first? Oh, I see. Hey, speaking of weird, obscure fighting games, remember that one game on the Wii? The one with the G-Force versus... Capcom? You know, where you had, like, the Gotcha Man guys? I got magic, I got that. Just need to figure out a way to summon Shade. Oh my god. Oh, well, this part's... Thanks for making it even easier now with the fire and the shaky screen. Oh, it's so much... The thing that killed that game, though, is it was on the Wii. You know, it's like, hey... Because, I mean, the Wii Remote kind of sucks for fighting games. I mean, I don't care what anyone says, it sucks. So that means that you had to get an arcade stick, and it was like, alright, I'm gonna buy this one arcade stick to play this one game on the Wii, because it's not like the Wii's gonna have other fighting games. There's a few obscure crossover games like that on GameCube, really? You know, I mean, like, even you could say, well, you could plug a GameCube controller into the Wii. It's like, yeah, but a GameCube controller also kind of sucks for traditional fighting games. It's good for Smash, but Smash is not a traditional fighting game. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the one with Optimus Prime on the PS2. Like, who else is in that one? I think a Belmont's in it, right? Okay, so my guess is I can hit these crystals here. And then get shade. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this platform. And there's some other, like, licensed characters in that PS2 Smash ripoff game. I think Kratos is in it. It's funny how, Nintendo's very successful with certain games, and then other companies try to copy it, and they don't really come anywhere close. It's specifically with the Smash stuff, right? Like, whenever they try to make a copy of Smash, just doesn't work out. Mario Kart has been a little bit better in terms of copies, like Sega's copy of it, and what the Crash Bandicoot game. I hear people like that one. Then I'm gonna sound like an asshole by saying this, but I also think most of them are cheap imitations of Mario Kart. And I actually like the Sega racing game. Like, it's fun to play on Steam. But the only reason why that's, like, a thing... Because here's the thing, right? Like, why would I buy the Crash Bandicoot game on Switch when I have Mario Kart? You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Oh, he can save me from falling. Can he put me over there? You know, but it makes sense. It's like, I don't have access to a Nintendo console, but here's this Sonic racing game on Steam, right? And it's like, well, I like Mario Kart, so I'll play this. And I actually really like Sonic Racing, because it really is like a love letter to a lot of Sega games. I don't know about the new one. I heard the new one sucked. Am I seriously supposed to make this jump? Really? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like I just die. He may as well be Poochie. I always kind of thought of Crash Bandicoot as Poochie. It just seemed like such a... Again, I didn't really play the Crash Bandicoot games, but like from the commercials, it was like, man, this guy's cool, and it was like, no, he's just a typical mascot character. I think the GameCube is kind of the wake-up call of not being another console. Look at the Wii U and Switch. Oh, it was when Nintendo was trying something new? I mean, Nintendo's definitely not trying to play the typical console stuff that like Microsoft and Sony's doing. They're trying to innovate either with controllers or with like usability, you know how like the Switch is portable. The GameCube, oh my god, you can make that jump. Right, this, what does that do? Okay, so my guess is, you see how I have these stones? There are 4 elements, so I'm assuming the more of these stones I get, the more powerful the elements go. And goes back to his planet. They should stop the innovation thing. That's the thing, though, is like, that's what Nintendo, like, I mean, their next system might be, they might go more into VR or something like that. They're definitely not going to just make a console for the sake of making a console, because they tried that. It was the GameCube. The GameCube was way more advanced than the PS2. Like, graphically, it could kick the PS2's ass. Most of the games on the GameCube were 480p. Like, 95% of the games on the GameCube were like 480p, which nobody at the time had TVs that could do that, except for like very few people. Like, the graphical capabilities of the GameCube was like high up there, but it didn't work out well for Nintendo. Do the hardware thing. I think the thing is, though, it's like, you know, Nintendo's kind of long past that hardware deal. Because back in the day, they made deals with like Silicon Graphics and stuff like that. Now it's way easier to make deals, you know, because now we have like guys like ATI and Nvidia and stuff that just do video game graphics. Hey, look, what is this guy? Merman? What? Hello? Welcome, Prince. Yes, I know everything. This is yours. That ring is a great help to you. I got a ring. Are we married now? What? Uh-huh, your elder sister. Okay, as you know, she's been missing for over 10 years. This may mean she is still alive. Now go back to the castle. Silver Armlet wants something from inside it, and you must hurry to protect your family. Okay. Oh, good, there's a warp. I'm like, you better... I'm climbing down this whole mountain. See, I think the Switch was a good idea, because, like, Nintendo needed to consolidate their portable market with their console market, because Nintendo has always been making like 2 systems, right? They've been making a console and a portable, and the way they survived the GameCube being a failure was they had the Game Boy Advance and the DS. Those were still selling very well. The DS was selling remarkably well. Yeah, I see them probably going VR-ish with their next release, like maybe diving deep into that. Because them being this graphical powerhouse, like, that's clearly not what Nintendo's trying to be anymore. They're trying to just be, like, something different than the current market. They'll let Sony and Microsoft try to be the big graphical powerhouse machines. That costs, like, 800 or 900 bucks to buy. You know what? There's water here. VR headset. That might be a good way to get RTS to come back too, is like, because I feel like when you think about like VR, it's like, what are the games can you really do with it, you know? Because the thing about VR is that it's cool, but it also brings a lot of problems to the table, like motion sickness, you know, people that have problems with like screens up close, people with eye problems, stuff like that. Like, so it's not as appealing as one might think. I don't think it's like the future of gaming. I think flat panel displays will still be used. But I do see, like, it definitely caters to certain styles of games. Like, personally for me, you know, I work a physical labor job, right? So it's like, most of the time, I don't really want to, like, come home and, like, move my arms around and shit like that too much. That was sort of the problem with the Wii, right? Was a lot of the shit was requiring, like, motion controls. Same thing with Kinect, right? But I do like the idea of like, being able to see things in 3D, like, all around me. And being immersed by the display. It's just, maybe, you know, but I'm not into this idea of, like, oh, I got a glove and I can grab something and I can move it around. I don't really care about that too much. Flying car technology? Well, with the cloud gaming, the faster the internet comes, the better that those games will be. That would be the next step, right? Is instead of buying these really expensive consoles with all this hardware built in, you would buy, like, a much, like, you know, a $40 or $50 receiver, but still have, like, the graphics of, like, a supercomputer. The problem there is solving the delay problems. Also, if flying cars are like how they are in video games, I don't know if I want flying cars, you know, like, they tend to have, like, huge drift issues. Like in F-Zero, or in, like, other flying car games like Quarantine, it's like your car just drifts around like it's a pinball. Like, you know, you just start bouncing around. I think what we're gonna have before that is cars that drive themselves, so you can just sit in your car and play a video game or, like, watch a video while your car drives you where you need to go. I actually can't wait for that, because I'm pretty sure that would, like, eliminate a lot of traffic issues if cars just drove themselves. And were very efficient with gas and acceleration. I'm impressed by these environments. Like, they're sparse, but it seems to be a lot of them, you know. I've seen a jungle, I've seen a desert, I've seen caves. And they don't just look like plain palette swaps either. They actually look like effort was put into them. Johnny Cab? Yeah, I would love a Johnny Cab. That would be sweet. Or the one good thing in that Pluto Nash movie, get John Cleese the car to drive me places. There's a thing to summon shade. Little rat people. It's like, yeah, just drive. Okay. So, work around here? Is that... like, it tries to make small talk with you. Like, that's the best part, is that it tries to make small talk. And you know what? That's like, you know, that's... When I was a kid, I was like, that's fucking stupid. But now I can see that happening. Like, I can totally see some kind of robot cab, like AI learning bullshit, trying to make small talk with you, which would just be a vague way of it trying to gather information so it can try to sell you something. Like, oh, you like that? Well, maybe I should take you to Walmart. It's like all those movies I watched as a kid about the dystopian future and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, I live in it now. Like, it's happened. Like, like all that shit in RoboCop where they collect your information and then figure out ways to do things. Like, no, I live in this world already. What was this? Is this the secret one I don't want to do the secret dungeon. 100 floors, you say? Yeah, I actually think Arnold was better at comedy than Stallone. You remember that movie, Stop on My Mark Will Shoot? Apparently that was... Arnold got him to do that movie. Because Arnold tricked him into doing it by saying that he wanted to do it. And then Stallone was like, oh really? Well, I better do that movie then. I'm not doing this big-ass dungeon, screw that. So it's behind this tree. Even though I like Demolition Man, but like, I feel like Arnold did way better. Like True Lies. Like True Lies is probably my favorite Arnold movie because it has like a humor to it and it has really good action. The other Arnold movies that have humor in it, like the humor is not intentional, like Commando. Commando's fucking stupid as shit, but... Oh shit, there's one I need to get. Maybe I can summon Shade through the zombie? No? Oh, can I speak to the drug dealer now? With Last Action Hero, I actually really like Last Action Hero, too. Like, I know some people think it's just a bad movie, but like I find it funny because I've watched all the movies it's making fun of. You know, I've watched like the Lethal Weapons and the Arnold movies. Like, it's more Lethal Weapon than anything, you know, because you got that beginning part where it's like, it's his, what was it, like his favorite cousin or some shit, like his favorite fourth cousin gets killed, and there's that guy in that dead cop in the tree, and he was like, I was 2 weeks away from retirement. And the screaming police chief, yeah, like, it's a weird world that is the, what's his name, Slater? Because he lives in a world with cartoons? Because there's that cartoon cat? And then there's a little bit of Dirty Harry in there too, you know, because he likes to smoke those cigars and stuff. He's very like nitty gritty. And then there's that one scene that's right out of Tango and Cash, where it's like they go to his apartment and he shoots the closet, and there's a guy in it, and the kid's like, how'd you know there was a guy in it? Because there's always a guy in the closet. And then like, you know, that's what happens in Tango and Cash. Which Tango and Cash is like the same movie, but it's trying to be serious, which I think makes Tango and Cash even funnier. Is this a mimic? Okay. Ah, that's the real one. I mean, he's the best part of Batman and Robin. He makes that movie like watchable. You even enjoyed Jingle All the Way? Jingle All the Way has its moments. I mean, Phil Hartman's in it, so it's not too bad. It's just a little too generic, I guess. Actually, you know what ruins Jingle All the Way is Sinbad. Oh, Turtle Man. You know, I got the key. I don't need to kill these rats. What items do I have? Okay, all the items I have except the mushroom. Oh, no, wait, that gives me health. Okay. About to say. So, I guess I need fire, but can I summon... Can I summon the fairy? This flavor of the month. Sinbad was really big for a while for some reason. And I never quite understood it. Yeah, I mean, I understood that he was a comedian, like a stand-up comedy guy, but like, it's not like... He was more of a TV star than I think a movie star, to be honest. But the sad part is I can't remember a single movie he was in other than Jingle All the Way. I mean, I know he had an HBO special, like comedy special. That was pretty big, and I think he also probably did the Def Jam comedy stuff. Oh, he was in Good Burger? Oh, well, then clearly his career was stopped at that point. But that's what I mean, though. He felt more like a TV star, you know, than like a full-fledged movie star. Like, I don't think he really, like... Might be in a Pauly Shore. He might... I can see that. Okay, so this thing blows up pretty quick. Almost too quick. Shit, I don't think I can hit it. No, fuck. Oh, you bastard! You canceled it out. Alright, now I'm gonna have to... I'm out of bombs. I gotta get this guy to throw one so I can activate the flame. That did it. Yeah, there we go. Well, he was in the 80s, right? I mean, he definitely wasn't early 90s, because the stuff I remember him wearing was very early 90s. Okay, so I did that. Now what? Oh. Guess I better get shade. Like, Whoopi Goldberg, I understand her popularity. She was a stand-up comic. She was in a lot of the, you know, the... oh god, what was that charity? It was the one where the comedians did charity for the homeless. She was like the host with Billy Crystal and stuff. She was also dating the guy from Cheers. But she was in the movie Color Purple, which is actually a really good movie. Well, yeah, it really was. Like, it seemed like stand-up comics could not only, like, make it big, but also, like be in movies. And then some of them just ruined it. Yeah, like Roseanne and Tim Allen, like, I feel like they're more TV stars than movie stars. Like, I mean, I know they were in movies, but I think they're more remembered for their television than anything. So that gave me some chests. Oh, now it opens? Alright. Oh, I gotta light a fire. Oh, damn it. Alright. Here, get over here. Light this fire. Come on. Man, Eddie Murphy had some of the funniest movies ever. Like, you know, he did the prequel to Black Panther, you know, Coming to America. That one was pretty good. Am I not able to hit this? Oh my god, what is the point of the fire guy if he can't light a fucking campfire? Like, you know what? I don't need you. I got this. I just gotta get the distance. Which doesn't seem like I can. There was a rumor once that Eddie Murphy was gonna be in Ghostbusters 2. And to be fair, like, Eddie Murphy, there was this time in Saturday Night Live when Saturday Night Live was just awful. And Eddie Murphy was one of the shining moments of Saturday Night Live. Like, people talk about how bad Saturday Night Live is sometimes, you know, because that always comes up. It's like, oh, it's never as good as this. It's like, watch the 1980s Saturday Night Live. Like, you know, just check out some episodes of that and you'll be like, my god. What a terrible time that was. And like, you would just pray. You'd pray like, man, is Eddie Murphy in this? Is Steve Martin gonna show up? Like, please, anybody. Like, the funniest bits here are like Ed Grimley and Billy Crystal. And you know what? I hate to say it, it's not that funny. Like, and I like Martin Short. I got another shade thing. What is this? Is this like a thing I'm supposed to like? I guess so. I can interact with it. I never liked Billy Crystal. I've never seen like, you know, that one movie that he goes and gets gold, but like I just, you know, I like the only real Billy Crystal movie I saw was the one where he played that comedian from like the 40s and he aged all the way up to like the 90s or whatever. I thought that was kind of interesting, but for the most part, you know, I see him in bit roles like in Spinal Tap. Oh, City Slickers, yeah, that's the one. Like I never saw City Slickers, but they would play City Slickers 2 like on repeat on TV like constantly. I guess it was like a really cheap movie that you could get. Not the first one, not the one that's actually good, the sequel that like probably no one liked. I don't know, but then again, you know, maybe he is a really funny guy and SNL just didn't utilize him correctly, because Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in 80s SNL, you know, Elaine from Seinfeld, and she was terrible in it, just like everyone else was in the 80s. But she was really good in Seinfeld. How come you can't hit this? Like, even... Okay, the area attack did it too. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you know what? He's better as a voice. I lit every fire, unless these are fire things that I can light. Leading man material, I don't think he is. He's like Gutenberg. And like Gutenberg, I liked him in that one movie, Judging Your Life, but every other movie, not so much. But I think it's because it works for that character, because the character he plays in that movie is extremely unlikable. And bland. And that's kind of how I feel about Gutenberg, so that's kind of... Yeah, I don't think David Spade should ever be lead role material. I think he's better off... Oh, there's another one. I mean, I don't know. I never really watched Joe Dirt, but I... Like in, what's it called? Black Sheep and Tommy Boy, like, he's hilarious in that, but that's also because of Chris Farley, who was supposed to be in Ghostbusters 3. I like how I even have the Zelda sound effect that I have no health. I think it works so well because Chris Farley was so intense in those movies. Like, Chris Farley could just like he could make his intensity go up to like 11. And then David Spade was so dry and so sarcastic that it worked very well. Because then you have the spazzy kind of like annoying guy like Chris Farley, and then you have those like kind of smarter character like David Spade, but you know, he's still kind of a weenie. That's why, so David Spade, like, he would always have to take care of Chris Farley, like in Black Sheep, it was like Chris Farley's brother was the mayor, right? And it was like, no, just keep him away from the voters and stuff. What the hell is this? Gets smaller too. It's dead. Oh, there's more of them. I see. Go get him. You think Gary Busey even knew he was being filmed for that role? You think they were just like, they just went over to his house and just recorded him? Alright, I heard a door. Okay, now, oh, I still have to make the jump back. Oh, that sucks. What's this? Alright, now where's that door? Here, light this. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I could control the elemental a little bit. So that, like, you know, when I need him to activate something, especially the flame guy, because I need him to always, like, light fires and stuff. The shadow guy's easy. He follows my exact movement, so I can aim his attack. The water fairy, I haven't needed her too much. So, but she does seem to have the same problems that Ifrit has, which is, like, it just wanders around. And I'm like, can you light this torch, please? Oh, there's a torch to light here, too. Okay. You know, or if I could just click on the torch and then he lights it, but I gotta get him in the right position. Like, a really... Okay, there we go. I don't remember if that was as big of a trouble in the Saturn version. Yeah, TBS used to have a lot of crap movies all the time. Well, actually, they weren't crap, but TBS would definitely censor them. Like, you can't really watch Black Sheep or Tommy Boy on TBS. It's like watching Happy Gilmore on Comedy Central. That's why I never liked Comedy Central whenever they just showed a bunch of movies. It's like, oh good, you're gonna show Happy Gilmore, huh? Okay, well you're gonna censor the hell out of it, so it's pointless to watch it. Like, why show a movie if all you're gonna do is, like, neuter it to the point where it's completely unwatchable? Like, oh, we got American Pie now on Comedy Central. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be a really funny movie now, huh? Like, we got Something About Mary on Comedy Central. It's like, okay, how are you gonna do that one scene? I don't know. They cut them up so badly that, like, people think those movies are bad because all they've seen is the comedy. They actually do a disservice to the movies themselves. Okay, so that's where the door is. You know, and I'm not saying you need to be crude or lewd to make a funny movie, but a lot of those jokes in those movies are dependent on the language and, like... Okay, so I can't just jump over it. I get shade. I didn't need shade. Alright, let's try this. Oh, it's these things. Whatever they are. Well, what also kind of pisses me off, too, about it is Comedy Central is not a television channel. It's a cable channel. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of cable is like the idea of paying for television, you know, because what cable came about in what, like the 80s or 70s? The whole point of paying for television was A, you didn't get commercials, B, you could get stuff uncensored. And then what happens? We get commercials, and then we get crap censored. Why are we paying for this? And that is why I have no cable now. Because it's like, well, now I have stuff like Netflix and stuff like that. I don't really need cable. Okay, I need to get the water elemental, but how am I going to get her? Was there anything in this room? Oh, uncensored after 1 a.m.? Okay, there's a drop of water coming here. Maybe if I can hit it. See, she's a little bit easier to aim her attack because she doesn't like patrol as much, though I'm still having trouble. There we go. I didn't need to do that, but I figured might as well. Let's heal. Let's do it again. Okay. Star Trek Voyager and Xeno, there's a combination. I still have to watch Star Trek Picard. I hear it's terrible, but, you know, I have to watch it. Now the door opened? The door wasn't opening the last time. I'm not gonna watch Star Trek Discovery at all, though. I hear that one's terrible as well, but I at least kind of care about, like, Picard. You know, they made a new animated Star Trek show, and it was, like, canceled immediately, called The Lower Decks, because the fans hated it. Like, who the hell is in charge of Star Trek? Well, the odd part about it, though, that the other thing I hear is, like, even though Star Trek Discovery is kind of a terrible show, it's one of the most demanded shows to watch. So it's actually, like, I guess it's successful? Oh, it was great. Oh, they knew you guys would be up. See, what we would get late at night if you tried to watch TV past 1 a.m. is infomercials. Or if I was really lucky, reruns of Alf. That was the best I could hope for. When I was a kid, I really loved watching Nick at Night. And that was when Nick at Night would just show I Love Lucy or the Dick Van Dyke Show. Sometimes I get some really interesting stuff, like talk shows from like the 70s, or like Dragnet. Oh, I'm almost dead. Wow. I can't save in a dungeon, right? Alright. Oh, it's not this door. No, it's another door all the way around. Okay, fine. I'll play your game. Is it the one in the entrance? I'm gonna go get the fairy again, though. Because I can use her to heal. I don't even watch TV anymore, so I have no idea what it's like now. I mean, I see it sometimes at work, you know, because there's a TV in the break room, but I don't really, like, actively try to watch it. Even then, even when I do watch TV, I end up being on, like, the Discovery Channel and watching how it's made. But that doesn't really count. That's more, you know, I'm, like, I guess when we talk TV, we mean more like, you know, the actual, like, CBS, ABC, NBC, those channels. Great anime stuff. What, they don't show The Simpsons and stuff now? Usually, though, there's a way to watch, like South Park, for instance. You can watch South Park on their website. You don't need Comedy Central to watch it. You used to be able to watch a lot of, like, Star Trek stuff, too, but now you need, like, Netflix or Hulu or something. Thought that door would open. But the new stuff sucks. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. Where would that door have opened? It's not this door, obviously. That must be like the last door you go in. Planet of the Apes is another series that has a... I haven't seen anything of the new Planet of the Apes continuity. Oh, hey, there's a little hole here. I did not see that. Must be a key, right? Yep. Now, where was there a locked door? Was it over here? That's not a key door, though. Oh, it is. Never mind. I have no idea anymore. So I push the rock. Okay, leveled up Shade a little bit. That's cool. Not even watch Game of Thrones? I just hate Game of Thrones. I watched the first episode and I was like, you know what, I'm not watching this. How do I get out of here? There has to be a way, come on. Okay, it's down here. There we go. It's hard to tell what you can jump over and what you can't. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like he's able to jump down a cliff, sometimes he can't. And it's like, I don't really know... Until I try it, I don't really know if I can do it or not. Let me get the fairy, I need to heal. I'm just gonna spam this until I get the timing on it. Shit. There we go. Let's keep her around for a bit. And thank you, Jaffa Man, for the host.
Yeah.
How are you doing? No, that just ports me up there. Should I light these torches? Oh wait, can I jump on the rock? Okay, well it's on the switch, so it's clearly working. Alright. Gotta figure out what the hell that did. I feel like they went a little too clever with this dungeon. I gotta get rid of the fairy. Can I go into these rocks? Oh, I can, but I guess, yeah. No, you're not supposed to, that's for sure. That's clearly not something you're supposed to do. Nope, this part's still not open. Was there a door over here? Nope. There was a door up here, I know that. It just sucks that I have to do all this platforming to get to it. It's not the hardest platforming, but it just slows you down, you know? You just, especially when you don't know if this is where you're supposed to go. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Though that platform in the middle kind of confuses me, because it doesn't go anywhere. Unless there's a hole there now, which we've established that holes will just exist now. Okay, so now I'm at this part. And a key. I can summon Shade, I might as well. I have a feeling I might need him, because why would they put this here? Oh my god, where... So I got a key, right? Like, what do I do with the key? I'll go through all the doors again until I find the... So it can't be that one, because that just leads to that one room. I could heal, though. Yeah, I could go here just to heal. Since I'm gonna heal anyways, I don't care if I get hurt. Oh. I like how it has to hit me to heal, too. There we go. And just because I'm already here, let's double check. Nope, no door there. And no door here, so yeah, it has to be on the right side. There's a door there, but that's probably just the... Ah. Can't open it. One door here. I go all the way to the right. There was nothing there the last time I checked, so I'm assuming it's like one of these places here. You know, I was like, it was either playing this or Landstalker, and I was like, oh, Landstalker, the jumping on that one's like pain in the ass. I'll play this. This probably doesn't have the platforming issues. It's like, oh, no, it does. It does. Still not as bad as Landstalker, though, so I'll give it credit for that. But you see how, like, these platforms can get out of sync like this? Which means you have to wait for them to sync up so you can do the jump. That I find to be really annoying. Like... Because it's like you could have at least designed it so that, like, the player doesn't have to wait on the platform for them to line up correctly, you know? That they always line up correctly, like, they always line up the same way. But not so much here, they line up, like, differently. Which means that, like, you have to wait around to get the perfect angle for your jump instead of just doing the jump. This just leads here. And then this will just teleport me back to the entrance. What the fuck do I do? Am I supposed to light these two torches? Because that's really obscure. Alright, I'm gonna attempt that. Let's try that. Well, take your time, man. Like, yeah. Jesus. I'm gonna have to do his massive attack. Just to light a torch, and it still didn't light. Because he has to be in the exact spot. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's go down. Oh my god, Power Stone has the worst platforming. I mean, or Power Slave. Power Slave has like the worst platforming ever. Like, I remember when I quit playing that on the PlayStation, there was this one part where, yeah, you know, I had the fly shoes and all that, and I was in, there was like lava, and there was all these moving platforms. He said that did jack shit, that didn't do anything. Unless I'm supposed to light these other torches. But the thing is, these other torches, I already lit them, right? And then now they're not lit anymore, so I don't know. See, like this one, I'm pretty sure I already lit it. I'm even gonna exit and come back and see if it's lit. Okay. Alright, well that's the only thing I can think of now is to light every torch I see in the dungeon. Holy crap. I couldn't move, man. It was like literally every time he got up, he got hit again. Alright, I gotta go get the ferry. Though, you know, I would like to play Power Slave. I guess the only way I could play it is on the Saturn. The Saturn's the best way to play the game. I mean, the PlayStation has better frame rate, but it also, like, the levels have been kind of... The architecture and the levels have been kind of skimped a little bit. There is a way to play Power Slave on the PC, but, like... That used to be up, but now it's gone. I'd have to try to find it. Okay, so these two torches need to be lit. Now, are these torches still lit? Alright, they are. Okay. It's called, like, Power Slave EX. And it's one of those things, like, whoever owns the rights to Power Slave told the owner of Power Slave EX to take it down. And so he did. And that makes sense to me, but what doesn't make sense is why do that when you're not selling Power Slave at all? Like, there's no way for anyone to play that game. Unless you expect them to go buy used copies for the PlayStation and the Saturn. Also, what sucks about Power Slave EX is that it's based off the PlayStation version and not the Saturn version, so it doesn't have the same level architecture. Face the correct direction. Oh, what? What is that? Okay, so I need a bomb. Luckily I have... Oh, but this one blows up so fast, though. Yeah, this one kind of sucks. Like, there's no way I can be on both of them. It's not even the guy that made the game. That's what's bizarre about it. It's just some guy that owns the rights. And it's like, alright, because the guy that made the port of it is the same guy that did the Doom 64 engine, you know, the Kex engine. And the Blood, you know, the new release of Blood, so it all runs off that engine. Or like Turok, they runs off the Kex engine, because he made the Kex engine to port games that were like old, that were on console to like the PC. And Power Slave, he ported it, and so you think, alright, there's a working port of it, why not just, you know, contract him and then just sell the game off Steam or GOG, and then get rid of the free version. But that's not what he did. He just made him stop having the free version. And it's like, okay, is there a way we can buy the game? So it's just, to me, that's really confusing, because I don't understand that. Nothing I can do about this. Unless there's something with Shade that I don't know about, like maybe he can go and hit the other switch. Let's figure that. Might be something. I gotta summon him though, so I need to get to like a crystal. Yeah, I mean, like, making it so that nobody can play it doesn't really make you lose money. Either, if you're not selling it at all. Like, it's not like someone's at, like... And the funny thing is, though, it's out there. I just have to look really hard. You know, I have to go find it on, like, some torrent site or something like that. Like, you know, I have to go on the dark web to find it. So it's not like it's gone forever, because people are still playing it. There's still, like, YouTube Let's Plays of Power Slave EX. People have found it. It's just not as easy to find as it should be. So another reason why it's stupid that it's just not readily available. Okay. Alright, there's a way I can get shade. But let me see, are there torches? I think I've lit every torch. Okay, now I can't go anymore? Is that what it is? Oh, is this the boss? Oh no, it's Geodude again! Do I do double damage with Shade? That would be sweet. What if I hold the button down? What does Shade do? Oh, I can play as Shade. Okay, so yeah, you can hit 2 switches at once with Shade. We now know that. I can go back to that room. I don't really need Shade for this boss fight, though. Oh, and they did the Mario Battle Royale? That one's also weird, too, because it's like Nintendo stops people from playing a game that's basically just Mario 64. Alright, it's time to summon the fire guy. Oh crap. You know, he does more damage if I don't even have him, like, do a special move. He does more damage if it punches. I hate this boss. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Alright, I still got one healing item. Oh, that's right, I also have weapons. Maybe I should use those, huh? There we go. Well, I know what's going on in the Mario community now is that there was a big leak. Like, someone hacked Nintendo, and now we have, like, 20 years of Nintendo, like, history and programs that people are digging through, so they're finding, like, prototype power-ups, prototype levels. People are trying to reconstruct the Zelda expansion pack that was supposed to be on the disk drive system for the N64, stuff like that. People found Luigi in Mario 64, because he was originally supposed to be in Mario 64 as the 2-player option. So now there's a split-screen hack for Mario 64 where you can play it with 2 players on real hardware, and the second player is Luigi. So on one hand, it kind of sucks that Nintendo got hacked. On the other hand, though, now it's like all this data, all this history is now in the hands of fans. So now they can, like... Because Nintendo wasn't doing shit with that data. They weren't doing anything with it. You know what I mean? It was just there. So now it's like, now people can be like, oh, now we can make, like, source ports of Mario 64. Like, we don't even have to use an emulator. We can actually, like, port it to Windows. And there's so many possibilities that can be done with it. I'm gonna go to that room and do the double switch. In the old CNC engine that had never been utilized. Yeah, same thing with Doom, right? Like, people have found so many beta assets in Doom. Like the rifle. Because originally the Doom Marine wasn't supposed to have a pistol. His first weapon was supposed to be a rifle. You know, like the zombie guys, they have rifles, so it kind of makes sense, but they took it out and then gave him a pistol. The rifle worked exactly like the pistol, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Oh, does it? I wonder why they took it out. I guess it was a little too buggy. Maybe it was cost too much processing power at the time. All right, so I can stand here, and I just activate. Oh, look at that! How do I? Okay. I'm gonna exit the dungeon and save. And I'm also gonna quick save, because apparently my saves don't work, but my quick saves do. My save states work. I gotta figure out a way to fix that. Also, this might be a good time for me to test out if other games that I played before I had this problem of not being able to save on the EverDrive, if those saves still exist. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Okay. And then I'm gonna save state it. No, I have... Wait, did it reset the whole fucking dungeon? I swear to Christ. No way. No way. Why would the game do that? Oh, I guess they don't want you to save in the middle of a dungeon. Oh god, it better not be that. I'm gonna kill these guys and we'll see. If it's that, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my fucking... No, you better open the center door. You better open that. You've gotta be shitting me. Why would you make a game like that? All the player wanted to do was save. And then because he saved, you fuck him over by resetting the dungeon? I've never seen that. All that time... You know what? I didn't even know that was the case either. It's not like I knew that getting out of the dungeon would reset the dungeon. So dungeons have no, like, midpoint. You either clear them or you don't. And I mean, it's not that bad. At least I mean, I've done this dungeon now, so I kind of know how to do it. But still, fuck that noise. Like, all right, I'm gonna test out some stuff now. I'll come back to this at some point. I just don't want to do the same dungeon I just did. Okay, so if we look at the menu on the EverDrive here, I can see that I have this save data for all these games that I've played, including Phantasy Star on the Master System. Like, it's all here, right? And including, like, Beyond Oasis, right? That's one of the newer saves. So the question is... Let me find one of the very first saves I have here. Phantasy Star, I'm going to try that one out, and I'm going to try... Crusader of Senti. Try that out. Let's see if those saves still work. Because I want to know if it's just current saves, or if it's just not loading the saves at all. Oh, no, this save is still fine. Now, what the hell was I doing in this game? Now, the question is, though, if I save it again and reset, will it, like, corrupt the save? I gotta watch my old Let's Play of this so I figure out what the hell I was doing. I really want to beat this game. Like, I know I'm close. They should have made a Harvest Moon game. Maybe they did. I just don't know about it. They made 2 Zelda clones apparently. All right. Now, does Phantasy Star still work? Was I Nova or was I Jeebus? I don't remember. Alright, that save still works. I'm thinking I was Jeebus. I think I was on a desert planet. I don't think I was here. Okay, so all my old saves work fine. It's just whenever I try new saves. So it might be the SD card, like it's having trouble reading. Like saving or reading, like... Shit. Actually, this looks earlier. Alright, I got Pikachu, we're good. Oh, it's when I fought this boss guy. Okay, fair enough. Weird. Very weird. Alright, let's see. What else can I play? I might switch out to, like... I've been wanting to play Star Trek Online on stream for a bit. I want to start a new character. And I figure if I'm going to start a new character, I might as well stream it. But then I also, like, is Star Trek Online... It's an okay game, I guess. I don't know. And I was at... Oh, Phalius. I play this for a little bit while I figure it out. Of course, Typhon. That's exactly what he would do. He looks like he's got a splitting headache. I like how this game is like, oh, you want to see more of this? Oh, you better keep beating the game. It's kind of like that Nintendo game, what's it called? Menace Beach. Well, this is kind of weird, though, because I think that's the character's sister, so it's like a little weird in that sense of... And also, unlike Menace Beach, it's not like she has less clothes every time you see her. So it's not as skeevy. What kind of options are these? Can I just go to level 5? Or wait, is this just telling me the plot of the level? Why not have this in the game? Yeah, just why not have that? Like, that's not options. Alright, well, I guess if you want to play all the damn levels, you gotta play it in advance. Like, I don't get that. Like, why not have the why not just have that in the game? All right, you take out the robot owl from Clash of the Titans. Yeah, this isn't a bad shoot 'em up. I mean, it's different than your normal space stuff. And that kind of helps. You know, it's not as good as Elemental Master, because that one's amazing, but like this one's not bad. You always hate it when they make you have to play the hard mode to see the ending. I guess I'm just kind of used to that. But also at the same time, I guess it's like, it gives me an excuse to actually play the hard mode aside from just, you know, it being harder. Even though I do that too, like I'll play like a harder game or like on a harder mode just because it's like... But I find I'm more like that with first-person shooters. Like, I tend to always play the difficulty right below the max difficulty because I find that one's usually the best one for me. The max difficulty I feel is too hard, like it's too sadistic, and the one below that is too easy, so... Oh, you never seen Contra 3's full ending? You know, but because of that, though, it's like, I do want to try to beat Contra 3. And on hard and get that, like, legit ending. Because there are some games that I play, and then it's like, I beat them, and then they're kind of done, you know, I don't really revisit them, unless they're, like, stellar games. You like playing strategy games, like Civ and stuff? Yeah, I find like that, too, like... Wait, the fucking power-up owl can kill me? What? Well, now I have no power-ups while I have to fight goofy, big-headed Medusa here. Also, this game is not as loud as Beyond Oasis, so I gotta up the volume again. So when I play Beyond Oasis, I gotta put it at like -7. Usually -4 is like what I play Genesis games on. I still can't believe that Beyond Oasis resets the dungeon. That's annoying. Ooh-ah. I'm screwed, man. Like, it's better to just reset the game now, because it's one of those, it's like, in any shoot 'em up, like, once you get hurt, and then you lose all your abilities, it's like the game becomes way harder, because you don't have all the power-ups that you had earlier. Once upon a time in the land of the Pegasus. Yeah, shoot 'em ups are like, you know, like even like some of the best shoot 'em ups are like that. Like Konami's games, like Life Force. It's like when you're dead and you don't have your power ups, so guess what? You're screwed. Better to just restart the game, like, or restart the level, because continuing, you're not gonna. You're not as fast, you don't have your options, you don't do the same damage. So it's like the game is just harder to play. And that's like a lot of these shoot 'em ups. Like, you know, people complain about Silver Surfer on the NES, but what makes Silver Surfer on the NES such a pain in the ass is you really have to try to get those power-ups. And then it's a little bit easier, but it's still a pain in the ass. It's still not a great game by no means. Like, but that's how it is beatable. It's got amazing music. That's like the only plus I can give about Silver Surfer. See, look at this. Look how much damage I do. Like shit doesn't even come on screen now. I got like a homing shot. I can move fast enough to avoid things. Oh fuck, I didn't see that though. Really gotta get at least 2 speed ups. He's too slow in the beginning. Yeah, I think after the stream, though, I gotta figure out, like, the SD card problem. I might just get a new SD card and, transfer all my Sega Genesis stuff to that one. Because I was gonna, because again, I have the Game Boy stuff on it. I kind of want to have that on its own SD card, so I don't have to keep switching them out. You know, because taking it out of the EverDrive on the Genesis and putting it in the Game Boy Advance EverDrive. Then again, that might give me a good excuse to hook up my GameCube again and play some GBA games, because I'm really curious to play more GBA games. Just because I'm not as familiar with the GBA, and like a lot of the GBA games are in sort of this sort of 16-bit style. Not to mention there's like 3 F-Zero games on the GBA. That alone makes it worth checking out. Like, though someone did port like the 3rd GBA game to the N64 in like a hack, which I think I should play more of. It's just really hard because, you know, F-Zero is a really hard-ass game. There we go, you're dead. Yeah, and I don't really need as big of memory either, because it's only going to be Genesis games. It's not going to share all of the, you know, like, all my retro games. It's like, help me! Oh no! Did you hear that amazing voice acting and sound quality? I gotta... All that tells me is that this game is not loud enough. We need to get... There we go. We need to full blast this sucker. Oh, there. Speed up option. Oh no, Wizroads! Oh! She also looked very Greek, you know, with the blonde hair and everything. You know, at least Namco, right? They still make games. They're not like Konami, who don't do shit anymore, right? Like Namco still cares, I believe. I say that because this is a Namco game. Ah. So now they merged with Bandai, right? They became Bandai Namco, which I actually think is for the best because Bandai has a lot of good like Bandai's a toy company, for one thing. And it has a lot of licenses that, you know, would make good games. The problem is the Bandai's video games weren't really the best, so having Namco make the games for Bandai is like a better choice. Also, Namco, they made Pac-Man, right? Like, that's their big claim to fame. That's their mascot. Even though, like, you know, like, Tekken is pretty good. And Soul Calibur. Play lots of Tekken and Soul Calibur. I think that's what I remember Namco the most for. Because, I mean, Tekken 3 was just so good on the PlayStation. Oh my god. They probably can't take the same risk because games cost more money to make now. But I do know that they did make some Pac-Man games for the PS2 and GameCube that some people like. I haven't played them, but you know they're not like Pac-Man, like traditional Pac-Man. They're more like Mario. You know, they're like platformers. They're like, won't you help me, please? You are not brave enough. And then she cries and the curtain comes down. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's see. I think I'll end the stream. I gotta like figure some stuff out off stream, like again, the SD card problem. I was gonna play Star Trek Online, but I'm thinking like, you know what, I might save that for a time when I have more time, because I feel like character creation's gonna take a while. Like, it's gonna be like, because, you know, I gotta make a character and then go through all that stuff, and I don't want to just half-ass making a character. I also don't know, like, how I'm gonna do the bridge crew yet, but I guess I'll figure it out. But thanks everyone for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. I might stream before work. It depends if I get enough sleep. But, you know, it was fun. I'll definitely try to play more Beyond Oasis. Hopefully I figure the problem out with that. Oh, and thank you, Neverconquer, for being here. And thank you, Ballbusting Babe. Anyone who's lurking, I do appreciate it. I'll try to stream some more, and there'll definitely be more Beyond Oasis. It's just that the dungeon resetting itself kind of
I just didn't want to do that dungeon again after doing it. Like, I didn't know that they would reset. Had I known that, I wouldn't have went out and did that. But, you know, live and learn, huh? That's games these days. All right, guys, have a good one.